Hello, everybody. All right, in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to graph exponential functions. All right, let's look at this first example. It says y equals 2 to the power of x plus 3. Let's handle everything on the left side first. Remember from what we did in class before, the parent function is only the base raised to the power of x. So the parent function will be y equals 2 to the power of x. And remember, your base is always in parentheses. All right, is this a growth or decay? Well, we look at the number inside the parentheses. If that number is greater than 1, it's a growth. If it's less than 1, it's a decay. Since it's 2, it's greater than 1. So therefore, it's a growth. All right, and the transformations. I start from the far left and work my way to the right. There's no negative sign, so no reflection. I don't have a stretch or shrink because technically there's an imaginary 1 in front of that parentheses. Looking at the exponent, it just says x. So it doesn't have a horizontal shift left or right. But at the end, you see that plus 3. So that means it has a vertical shift up 3. And then it says to find the asymptote. Remember, your asymptote is whatever that last number is. And you always set it equal to y. So therefore, my asymptote would be y equals 3. And I'm going to show you what that looks like on the graph. Go to your y-axis and draw a dotted line through the number 3. All right, now to fill out this table right here, we can just go to DESMOS. So go to DESMOS.com, click on that graphing calculator button, and then before we start typing it in, I want you to go up to that top right-hand corner and click that little screwdriver thing, and then type in the number 1 for both steps. So your graph can look like this. All right, now we're going to type the function in the text box right here, okay? So you're going to press the Y button and then equals. Then you're going to press that parentheses and the number 2, close your parentheses. Now, to get the exponent of x, you have to press this button right here that says a to the power of b. Your cursor will go up to the exponent, and now you can type in the letter x. Now, to get out of the exponent, you need to press the right arrow button first. So it should bring you down, then you hit plus 3. After you type it in, I want you to click on that settings button right here. And when you do that, you'll see this. And it gives you the option to click on the table. And there you go. It should give you all the values for -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. All right, let's look at the next example. For this one, it says y equals 1/4 to the power of x minus 2. All right, my parent function, remember, is just the base raised to the power of x. And so whatever number's inside the parentheses, that's my base. So it'll be y equals 1/4 to the power of x. All right, to determine if it's a growth or decay, look at the number inside the parentheses. Is it greater than 1 or less than 1? 1/4 is less than 1, so it's a decay. All right, and then my transformations. I don't have a negative sign. I don't have a stretch or a shrink. But looking at the exponent, I do see x minus 2. So that means it's going to have a horizontal shift. Right 2 units. And then my asymptote is always the number that's at the end. But guess what? I don't see a number at the end. You want to know why? It's a plus 0. So my asymptote would be y equals 0. And so I'll go to my y-axis, make sure I draw a dotted line through 0. All right? And then follow the same steps on DESMOS to get your table. The only extra thing I want to mention to you guys is that when you type in the function into DESMOS, make sure your exponent is in parentheses. So type parentheses first before you start typing in x minus 2, because otherwise it's going to bring your cursor down and it's going to be hard to get your entire exponent of x minus 2. Once you type it in, click that settings button, and there's your table. And that's it.